Hey guys, Astro Bella here, and today we're talking about an incredibly significant and potentially life-changing astrological event, the April 8th total new moon solar eclipse in the sign of Aries. And first and foremost, if you don't know me, my name is Bella. I use tropical Western astrology and the whole sign house system to interpret the stars and to help guide you on your spiritual journey. And if you like this video and what I have to say, make sure to give me a like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification to stay notified every time I post. And if you love astrology, I also have an astrology app that's available in the App Store and on Google Play called Astro Bella, where you can get your birth chart, your daily horoscope, your yearly horoscope, and so many more astrological goodies. So make sure you check that out. And let's dive right in because we are in the midst of eclipse season. We're in between two eclipses currently, so we're all feeling this energy. Things are being shifted in our lives right now, rearranged. The universe is working hard to align us with our destiny. And that's what eclipse periods represent. They represent times of big changes, upheavals. Certain dramatic events can unfold during this time, especially if we have not been aligned with our higher purpose, with our soul's intended purpose. This is a very fated time, and events that are out of our control can come into our lives to shake things up. Now, this particular eclipse, it's a solar eclipse, which means it's a new moon. The sun and the moon are together in the sign of Aries, and it is with the North Node. So a new moon is a new beginning. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It's the most initiative sign. It's all about starting new things. It's the beginning of the astrological new year. So this is a new beginning in so many ways. Plus, it's with the North Node, and the North Node is a destiny point in astrology. It's what we're moving towards. It's what we want more of. It's what our soul wants to learn about. Okay, and this is happening at 19 degrees of Aries. So it's really important that you check your birth chart to see if you have planets or placements around 19 degrees of Aries. With an orb of three, maybe three after and three before, then you're really gonna feel it. And this will manifest potently in your life. So make sure to check your birth chart. All the cardinal signs will feel this very intensely as well, especially Libra, Cancer, Capricorn. This will be impacting your lives in a very significant way. But everybody has Aries somewhere in their chart, so everybody is going to feel this on some level. Everybody's moving into this new beginning depending on where you have Aries in your chart. And I will go through each of the signs to let you know how this is going to affect you. But overall, we'll talk about how this is affecting us on a collective level and how to work with this energy before we get into that. Now, with this being a new beginning in the sign of Aries, this is what we're moving towards, right? The North Node is in the sign of Aries right now, okay? And when a lunation happens with one of the nodes, that's what triggers an eclipse. And eclipses are the biggest catalysts for change. Throughout history, even in ancient astrology, people looked at eclipses as omens, and they saw solar eclipses as omens for leaders, for the powerful people. Lunar eclipses were more associated with the common people and changes for them. But on a collective level, this could be a big change for our leaders, for the people in charge. They could be having a rude awakening, because eclipses can bring rude awakenings in the world and in our personal lives, depending how aligned we are with the soul's intended purpose and path. So in our personal lives, this new beginning could be very powerful and beneficial even if we've been doing the work, if we've been moving in the right direction, if we are self-aware. But for the world, there are a lot of indications that our leaders and the world overall is moving in the wrong direction because there is a lot of pain, suffering, and atrocities in the world right now. So there are certain leaders, certain countries that could be in for a rude awakening at this time. So watch out. Watch out how that unfolds because it could be very dramatic. It could be a big shakeup in the world. This is impacting the United States directly because the path of totality is crossing across the United States, Mexico and Canada as well. That's where it will be visible, where the sky will actually go dark. And these are the areas that could be affected the most. This is where the energy will unfold the strongest. So this could have to do with the United States. If you're in the United States, pay attention to that. There could be a lot of chaos in the world. Eclipses bring chaotic, out of the blue, crazy events for the world. Okay, so be safe on that day, whatever it is that you choose to do. If you're going to be going out to the path of totality, make sure you're with the right people, you're in the right vibe, check your birth chart, make sure that this eclipse isn't affecting any of your personal placements or planets in a negative way. Just be careful because it will be a crazy time in the world. But in your personal life, this new beginning can be very powerful because, like I said, so the North Node is in Aries, the South Node is in Libra. So the North Node is what we're moving towards, and the South Node is what we're moving away from. And as a collective, the people that are on their spiritual journey and doing the work, how you can use this energy to benefit your life is to move towards the positive traits of Aries. And what is an Aries? An Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. They're the most independent, pioneering sign, most initiative, the most confident. They're leaders, okay? They put themselves first always. And this is what we need more of in this world, is for us to do things for ourselves, to trust our own instincts, to not need anyone else to tell us what to do or to tell us it's going to be okay, to know that the answers that are within us are enough and to follow that and to not depend on others and to not need others to make us happy, okay, to believe in ourselves. This is what we're moving towards. Having the kind of relationships that we're not codependent, where we need this person to complete us, to make us happy. This is a time when we need to start to feel complete on our own and believe in our own powers and know that we can do anything on our own and we have all the answers within us. That's what we're moving towards. We're moving towards being our most confident and secure selves. Now, this eclipse is exactly conjunct Chiron, which is an asteroid known as the wounded healer, okay? So this energy is very healing. There is great potential for healing. And so as we're moving into this confident version of ourselves, as we're learning to put ourselves first and our needs first, we're healing something. We're healing something from our past because Mercury is also in retrograde during this eclipse. So there is a great healing that's taking place. And in order for this healing to take place, we do need to look back. We need to look back at this core wound of what happened to shake up our confidence, to lessen our belief in ourselves. This is a great time to go back and explore past wounds and things that are standing in the way of us believing in ourselves, because this is the time when you can really get rid of those things, okay? This is powerful, powerful energy. So we're looking back to past pain, past wounds. Things can come up. Eclipses are very emotional times. We could be feeling a lot. Maybe the pain could resurface now. Don't be afraid of it. Know that it's coming up for a reason. It's coming up for you to look at it again, to try to understand it in a different way, to give you the opportunity to forgive this time around, to let go of it, because you could be carrying a heavy weight. That's an invisible weight. You can't see it, but it's there. You could have been carrying it for a long time, and maybe that's what's been blocking your confidence. Maybe that's what's been blocking your belief in yourself. And now is the time to address that and to let go of it. You could also be looking back to a time in your life when you were feeling very confident and where you did believe in yourself, in the way you presented yourself to the world, the way you spoke about yourself. Think back, was there ever a time when you didn't doubt yourself, when you didn't question yourself? Maybe you can bring elements of that version of you back now. What happened? What happened in your life to make you start questioning yourself? Can you heal that? Can you address that now? This is a powerful time to really go within and ask yourself these tougher questions and to feel these tougher emotions, because this is a time that you can clear it. The fact that we're in a Mercury retrograde during this eclipse is very powerful, and it gives us the potential to heal the past. And it gives us the potential to bring back the positive elements from our past, of when we did have that confidence, because we're all born confident and we're all born with this trust in ourselves, but things happen in our lives that push us down, that make us question ourselves. You know, it could be people in our family, friends, bullies on the schoolyard. Things happen. And over time, these experiences shape who we are and our beliefs about ourselves, but we can always change those beliefs. So this is a very powerful time to explore those beliefs about yourself, okay? So that you could step into a more empowered version of you, because this solar eclipse is a new beginning, but there could be elements of your past that you're bringing with you into this new beginning. But you choose. You get to choose what you bring with you, because you have free will at the end of the day. Astrology is just a tool. It's just a guide to help you, but you ultimately make the choice of how you want your life to be. You are the creator of your life, using astrology as a tool. So think about what you want to let go of from the past. Think about what you want to reincorporate from the past. The past is your friend right now, okay? And exploring the past will benefit you, because that's what the energy is right now with the Mercury retrograde. It's a time of reflection. And because of Chiron, it's also a time of healing. And because of this new moon solar eclipse, it's a time for a new beginning, a very fated one at that. A one that it wants to align you with your greater destiny. And because it's in Aries, it's all about you. It's all about yourself. It's about your confidence and your independence and being a leader and trusting yourself and not being afraid of confrontation either. Because Libra, the sign of Libra, ruled by Venus, wants to please others, always charming and friendly. But Aries is ruled by Mars, okay? And Mars wants to go to battle. And sometimes it's okay if it means standing up for yourself. If it means ruffling a few feathers, it's okay sometimes. It's okay, even if it's not gonna make everyone happy. You have to put yourself first, even if it's uncomfortable to stand up for yourself or to have a confrontation. Sometimes it's necessary to have confrontation. And that's what Aries energy is all about. Aries is not afraid to say, hey, I don't like this. I don't believe in this, okay? This is not good for me. Even if it makes others feel uncomfortable, because Aries doesn't care. Aries puts themselves first, and that's what we all need to do. And that's what we're moving towards. And as many choices as you make this time, and as much control as you try to take of your reality, there is an element of fate at play, because it is eclipse season. So this is a time when the universe kind of takes the reins and you can kind of sit back and just allow and trust and surrender. So there is an element of that too. So this is a time when fate is really coming into the picture. Your destiny, what you're meant to do. It's like your higher self is taking the reins. So this is a really good time to trust, to surrender, to allow, to not fight. I mean, fight for yourself as an Aries would, but don't resist the changes, because a lot of shakeups can come up. New people can come into our lives, old people can leave our lives if they're not aligned with our greater path that we're meant to be on. So if someone leaves, let them go. If something new comes into your life, embrace it. Even if it feels foreign or uncomfortable, your soul wants it on some level, whether you know it yet or not. So this is a time to practice trust and faith. in yourself, in the universe, in what's unfolding. All right. So now I'm going to go into each of the signs and let you know how it's affecting you based on what house this eclipse is taking place in. And remember to check your rising sign first, because that will be the most prominent energy and will directly correlate with what house the eclipse is taking place in. You can check your sun and moon as well. The sun will affect you more on an outer level and your career and ambitions, and the moon will affect you more internally and emotionally. So check all three and take whatever resonates. All right, let's get into it. Aries, this is your eclipse. This is your fated new beginning. This is you stepping into your new life, into your destiny, into where you're meant to go. This is all for you, Aries. This is when you're aligning with your true self and you're healing your past in a very powerful way. You're healing any insecurities. You're healing trauma. You're healing pain. You're healing anything that made you feel that you were not enough at this time. You're exploring your past. You're bringing back the most confident version of yourself from your past, and you're healing past wounds that took you away from that confident version of yourself. You're eliminating anyone that's standing in the way of your greatness and standing in the way of you aligning with your destiny, and you're moving forward. And you don't need anybody in this new life. Okay, you need yourself, and you're learning to trust yourself in a whole new and powerful way. And you're going to be presenting yourself to the world in a different way after this. People will see you differently. People will react to you differently. You'll be giving off a whole different energy and a whole different vibe. And it's up to you how far you want to take this, how much you want to heal, how deep you want to go, because the energy is available to you. And if you do the work, you can completely transform at this time. New people can come into your life, new opportunities out of the blue, unexpected. You could be completely catapulted into a whole new and destined life. The life that is destined for you is available for you to step into right now. The most powerful version of you is available for you to step into. So don't take this opportunity for granted. This is your time, Aries, and I'm super excited for you. Taurus, this is a new spiritual beginning for you because it's happening in your 12th house of the subconscious, of what's beyond the physical. So you have the opportunity to really tap into your subconscious in a powerful way right now and become aware of certain blocks that are blocking you from being able to be your most intuitive and spiritually aligned self. You have the opportunity to heal these subconscious blocks that are weighing heavily on you, and you may not be aware of them because these are hidden energies that you're going to have access to. Things that are making you feel heavy, that are weighing you down, that are blocking your intuitive and spiritual abilities, okay? Because this is all about what's hidden, okay? The 12th house is what's hidden. So with the retrograde, you're looking to the past to see if there was something that happened to you. It could be a trauma or a wound that is still within you today, but that you've suppressed. It's operating in your life, but you're not consciously aware of it, but your subconscious is aware of this pain. This is a time when you should really spend with yourself and meditate and journal and be in nature and do whatever it is that you need to do to release, to let go of, so that you could step into this spiritually empowered version of yourself where you're trusting your own intuition, you're trusting your own gut, you're making your own spiritual choices, and you're guided by yourself, and you're putting your needs and your healing first, okay? And your mental health first, and eliminating anyone that's standing in the way of you being empowered spiritually and strong in that way. And get ready for a very exciting spiritual new beginning. Gemini, this is happening in your 11th house of your friendships and your network, your community. So there could be people that come into your life right now that are aligned with your destiny. Very fated relationships could come into your life right now that are aligned with what your soul intends to do. And you're healing a part of yourself that doubted yourself within your social circle. You're healing anything that kept you from being your most confident self. And it could even have to do with past toxic friendships that put you down or didn't feel like the right people in your life, and it made you question yourself because maybe you were different and you hung out with people just for the sake of hanging out with people, just for the sake of having friends, but they were not really aligned with where you're going. And it made you feel like maybe there was something wrong with you because you were so different. Those kinds of friendships are not going to last at this time. You're aligning with new people that do understand you and that are going to allow you to feel more confident. And you're healing whatever past pains or traumas that you had in the past in regards to people that weren't aligned with you and how they made you feel. You're clearing that out now, and you're attracting people that do get you. And in turn, you will feel more confident within your friendships, and you will show up as more of a leader and somebody who inspires others. You're tapping into that right now, and you're healing the past. You're learning to believe in yourself, and in turn, people look up to you. People will start looking up to you the more you believe in yourself. So trust yourself because you're more than enough. Cancer, this eclipse is big energy for you because it is happening in your 10th house of career and reputation. So this can be a whole new beginning for your career. You're aligning with your career destiny. You're stepping into a new version of yourself. And because the North Node is there, it's more like you're being catapulted into this new career destiny. It could be a rapid change. You could rise in your career in a whole new and unexpected way. But you're also looking to the past, and you're healing any doubts that you may have had in regards to your career and what you're able to achieve in this lifetime. Anything that's standing in the way of you believing in yourself and what you're capable of doing in your career. You could have people come into your life right now out of the blue to help you in your career, to push you forward, to motivate you. And you could also be bringing back old dreams that you had in regards to your career in the past. Maybe you really wanted to accomplish something, but then something got in the way to make you doubt yourself and say, oh no, I'm not ever going to be able to do that. Well, maybe you're bringing that back now. And you're saying, you know what? With some extra hard work and some patience and some confidence and belief in myself, maybe I can accomplish that thing. So this is a time to look to your past to see what you left behind, what you forgot about, what you stopped believing was even possible, and reinstilling that belief and seeing it in a new light because you're a new person now. Okay, you've done a lot of work on yourself, and this confidence is building, and you're also healing things in the past that made you doubt yourself in regards to what you can accomplish. This is a very fated and destined time. Surrender to the changes that are happening because they are happening for your greatest good. Okay, and this is a new beginning for your career and your career path. You could even be starting a whole new career that's more aligned with your soul's purpose. So trust what happens right now. Trust the changes because they will be big, but they are ultimately for your greatest good. And I'm really excited for you, Cancer. Leo, this is happening in your 9th house of your beliefs, of higher education, of travel and learning. So this is a time when you are pursuing a new way to expand your mind. You could be going back to school to pursue something that is aligned with your destiny, or you could be traveling or thinking about traveling someplace that will expand your mind that is also aligned with your destiny. Or your beliefs about this world could change in a very powerful way. And in order for your beliefs to change, you need to look back to the past and think about what beliefs empowered you in the past that maybe you lost sight of because something could have happened to you that caused you pain, that made you not have as much faith. Okay, this is a time when you're reinstilling your faith in something greater than yourself, in something that's beyond you, in trusting that and trusting the universe in a whole new way. You're reshaping your beliefs, but in order to do so, you have to heal a part of yourself that made you doubt yourself, that made you question everything, that made you start overthinking things, okay, that made you need an explanation for every little thing. Maybe there was a time in your life when you didn't need an explanation, where you just trusted because of this inner knowing. You're reconnecting to that inner knowing, to this faith, but you're also looking back to what blocked that, to what started blocking your faith in something greater than you, and you're reconnecting with this belief in God, in the universe, in yourself, whatever it is. You're reshaping your beliefs in the most empowered way. So this is a very healing time and a very expansive time. You could be learning so much about the world and looking at the world in a new and exciting way. Virgo, this is happening in your 8th house of psychological healing, of deep intimacy, of shared resources, okay, of the occult. So this is very deep and transformative energy for you. You are healing some deep hidden wounds. You are looking back to some old traumas, and you are releasing whatever weight they're placing upon your soul and your heart, okay? You're clearing so much right now. So this is very heavy energy for you, okay? Allow yourself to feel whatever comes up. Do not be afraid of the past right now, because the past is inviting you to heal yourself, to clear out this heavier energy in such an empowering way, so that you can step into this new and confident version of yourself, a lighter version of yourself, a strong version of yourself, a version of yourself that trusts your own instincts and abilities, okay? But it's gonna take some heavier work, and it might feel like a lot. But what you're stepping into is this new ability to receive deeper intimacy from others. Because when you clear out this heavier stuff and you look to the past and you heal this trauma, it opens you up. It increases your self-love so that you can allow others to love you in a very transformative way, so that you can allow others to come into your life, so you can share something very deep with other people. And that's what you're clearing out. It could be money, it could be love, it could be sex, it could be intimacy. You're stepping into a new version of yourself that receives all of these things in an empowering way, that knows that you are deserving of this energy. This is very transformative, and you're healing in a new way. You could even step into alternative forms of healing right now, exploring things like plant medicine or tantra or breath work, or I don't know, things that are a little bit taboo in a way. You're healing in a very taboo and transformative but powerful way. You're accessing new levels of your power and strength, and you're becoming very magnetic right now. The more you clear, the more open you will become to receive. And this is a very healing time. It's not going to be easy, but if you do the work, a whole new version of yourself can emerge, and the universe will bring so much abundance to you. Libra, wow. This is happening on your axis, okay? So this eclipse is happening in your 7th house of relationships, okay? So this could be a powerful, new, fated, destined relationship coming into your life to change everything, okay? But in order for you to step into this healthier version of you in regards to how you relate to others, there's a lot of healing that needs to take place. There's a lot of awareness on your part that you need to incorporate of this old version of you. How were you? Were you codependent in your relationships in the past? Did you feel like you needed someone? Did you doubt yourself? Did you not trust your own gut instincts in the past? It's time to really examine the past in an empowering way. What caused you to feel this way? How can you heal these blocks? How can you find happiness on your own? How can you make yourself happy and not depend on anyone else for your happiness? How can you step into relationships in a more empowered way where this person complements your life, okay? But you don't need this person to be happy. You're doing relationships completely differently. Okay, and this is very exciting because the amount that you heal right now, the more you heal, the better relationships you can attract right now, okay? Because you're presenting yourself to the world in a whole new, empowered, confident way where you could really give off the vibe right now of like, I don't need anyone. Like you're getting rid of this neediness and you're like, I'm great on my own. And people are like, oh, you're so great. I want a piece of you. Like, you're attracting people in a whole new way. But in order to do that, you need to be not afraid to look to the past. Look to past relationships. Look to past pain. Forgive yourself for what you did wrong. Forgive the person for what they did wrong. You learned, and now you're stronger. And be careful of people from your past trying to come back into your life. Ultimately, it's up to you whether you want to allow them back into your life. But maybe they're coming back to teach you something, to show you something, to send you a message, because this is a very fated time, especially in regards to your relationships. So stay open and explore that, and know that this is a new phase of how you relate to others. And this could also manifest as a business partner as well, or a friendship, or someone that you're very close with, but you're relating to people in a whole new and confident way. So I'm excited for you, Libra. Scorpio, this is happening in your 6th house of your work, your health, and your daily routine. So this could be a powerful new job where you step in with more responsibilities, but as a leader, where you can show off your new confidence. And if you're confident at this time, you can attract a powerful new position at work. But in order for you to find that confidence, there is some healing that needs to take place. You need to forgive yourself for past versions of yourself where maybe you didn't feel that confident, okay? And learn to love all aspects of yourself, even when you were at a point that maybe you're not proud of. Maybe you need to learn to love that past version of yourself so you can forgive and move on and let go and step into this new empowered, confident version of yourself in your work. And maybe this could also manifest as your health. You are doing what it takes to feel more confident in your physical appearance, in your body. This could be a new workout regime. But at the same time, you're loving the past versions of yourself too, and the current version of yourself. Even if you're not perfectly in the shape that you want to be physically, you're still learning to love yourself and forgive yourself and heal any insecurities in regards to how you look and your body. Love yourself now, but work towards becoming an even better version of yourself, okay? And that could be through implementing a new health routine and eliminating toxic habits, or eliminating anyone that's bad for your mental health, okay? You're stepping into the most confident version of yourself in your job, in the way that you think, your mental health, and in the way that you present yourself physically. And you're taking the steps necessary in order to have that dream body, okay? And in order to feel your best every single day and to feel energized. So I'm excited for you. Sagittarius, this is really exciting energy for you because it's happening in your 5th house of romance and creativity. So this could be a fated new romantic encounter that enters into your life, and you are learning to believe in yourself when it comes to romance, and to be less needy when it comes to romance, and to be more confident and sexy, and to present yourself in a new way when you're dating people, and have fun, okay? It's all about having fun in your romantic relationships. Maybe in the past, you felt like you needed to find someone so bad, and you presented yourself in a more needy or desperate way, and that was very off-putting for people. But this is your chance to step into your most confident, sexy, empowered, passionate self when it comes to romance and dating. And the more you do that, the more exciting of a relationship you could attract at this time, okay? This is, you're supposed to have fun. Dating is supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be this stressful thing, okay? So let go of the past. And, you may have past lovers come up because of the Mercury retrograde. It's up to you what you want to do with them. Just know that everything that's happening right now is pretty fated. Okay, it's happening for a reason. So your ex might be coming up to teach you something, to let you know about something. But this could also manifest as a new creative project that you really believe in your creative abilities in a new way, and you're healing whatever doubt that you had in the past about your creativity. Maybe you're revisiting a creative project that you left behind. You're reincorporating it now in a new empowered way. You're approaching it with more confidence, which will lead to more success. So this is a very exciting, light, and fun new beginning for you. So enjoy it. Capricorn, this is very powerful energy for you because it is happening in your fourth house of your home, family, and childhood. So you're looking back to the past now to heal childhood wounds so you could step into this new version of yourself, okay? Where you feel empowered and confident in setting down your own roots and having your own family. And you could be healing toxic relationships with certain family members, learning to set stronger boundaries, learning to stand up for yourself with your family, learning to present yourself in a new way with your family, okay? In a way where your family will look up to you, will admire you, and respect you. That is very important because you're healing whatever hurt you in the past that made you show up in a childish or insecure way with your family. You're healing those wounds now, and maybe you're bringing back a past version of yourself that did believe in themselves, but you're thinking about what came up to block that belief, to destroy that self-confidence, and you're healing that now, and you're looking back to the confident versions of yourself and you're bringing those back, okay? So you're working with the past in a very powerful way, but your childhood could come up a lot. Deep hidden pain could come up a lot to be looked at, to be cleared, to be released. But you're essentially becoming more empowered with your family. This is a new beginning for you. You could also be moving to a place where you feel more confident. You could be putting down roots somewhere, building a solid foundation in a new and empowered way. You could be finding your own identity among your family members and instilling this new level of respect. And this is a very healing and empowering time, but it's also a heavy time because you're looking to these painful memories. Don't avoid the pain that comes up with these memories now, because you have the chance to forgive the past version of yourself and to love all parts of yourself, to find a way to do that. So this is a very internal time. This is a healing time. And the more you clear out now and the more you heal now, the better you will feel moving forward and in creating your own family, potentially. And if you already have a family that you've created, your relationships with your family members can change. There could be more love, more respect, more understanding, more compassion within your family, depending on how much healing you're willing to do now. Aquarius, the solar eclipse is happening in your third house of communication and learning. So this is a new beginning for you in how you communicate and express yourself through words. And you're learning to do so in a more confident way. And in order to find this confidence and belief in yourself, in what you're putting out there with your words and how you express yourself, you're healing something from the past that made you doubt yourself, that is standing in the way of you expressing yourself with power and belief and trust in what you're putting out there. And there could be a past version of yourself that did communicate in a very empowered way. You're bringing that back now. Explore that. The past is powerful right now. And you're learning to trust what comes out and to speak from your heart and to not need anyone else to validate what you put out into the world. This is a great time to start a new writing project, to start a new learning project, because it's also a very empowering time for your mind and for your understanding. And you be learning to trust your mind, your own mind, and to trust the insights that you get and not need anyone else to tell you, oh yeah, you're right. You know you're right, because you're connecting to your own instincts right now in how you communicate, in how you learn. You're trusting the power. You're learning to trust the power of your mind and to communicate in an empowered way. And this in turn can attract people to you, because how you talk about yourself, how you talk about the world, how much trust you put in yourself while you're communicating draws certain people towards you. The more you trust yourself, the more others will trust you at this time. So this is a very powerful new beginning in how you're expressing yourself and what you're putting out there. But you have to be willing to look to the past and heal whatever's standing in the way of you doing that now and bring back the past version of you that was super confident. So I'm really excited for you, Aquarius. Pisces, the solar eclipse is happening in your second house of wealth and finances. So this will be a very powerful new beginning in how you make money, okay? And if you heal anything from your past that made you doubt yourself and your abilities on how much you're able to make, you can start making a lot more money. But it all comes from what you believe about money, what you believe about yourself. You're healing self-doubt and insecurities right now in regards to your capabilities to acquire wealth. So this is a very powerful time, okay? You are stepping into this confident version of yourself that knows, I'm able to make this much money at this time. So allow yourself to believe in a higher number, okay? Believe in that high number that you may have doubted in the past. And think back to your past, because Mercury's in retrograde. So was there ever a time where you really did feel financially abundant in your life? What were you doing differently then? How can you reincorporate that now? And if you've never felt financially abundant, you really have to explore your beliefs around money right now, because you are stepping into this period of financial abundance and independence and learning to make money on your own and not depending on other people for money, and realizing that it's possible for you to make money on your own without anybody's help or anybody's advice, and realizing that your own instincts around money are actually spot on, but you may have doubted them in the past because of whatever wound or doubt somebody else placed upon you, but you're healing that now. And then you're realizing, okay, I just need to trust my instincts when it comes to finances, because they're not that far off, but it's your trust in yourself that was blocking you in the past. So you're clearing that, learning to trust yourself in a new way, setting bigger financial goals for yourself and moving towards them in a very confident and empowered way. So I'm excited for you, Pisces. And that concludes the video. I hope this helped you guys. I hope you feel inspired on how to work with this energy in the most empowering way. And I'm wishing you guys all a very successful and exciting new beginning with this Aries solar eclipse. Stay safe and make sure to leave some comments down below. I love to read your guys' feedback. Thank you so much for being here, and we will talk again in the next video.